Well, how do we do this one? Let's do 1. I'm going to take 1 through 13. Ahab told Jezebel all that Elijah had done and how he had slain all the prophets of Baal with the sword. And Jezebel sent a message to Elijah saying, so let the gods do to me and more also, if I make not your life as the life of one of them by this time tomorrow. Then he was afraid and arose and went for his life and came to Bathsheba of Judah over 80 miles and went out of Jezebel's realm. He went out of Jezebel's realm. Circle that. It's important. He went out of Jezebel's realm and left his servants there. So he gets out from under her realm. This is important. But he himself went a day's journey into the wilderness, came and sat down under a broom or juniper tree and asked that he might die. There he is trying to commit suicide. And he said, is it enough? It is enough now, O Lord. Take my life, for I am no better than my fathers. He's tired of doing things his own way. As he lay down to sleep under the broom tree, behold, an angel touched him and said, arise and eat. And behold, look and behold, there is a cake baked on the coals and a bottle of water at his head. He ate and he drank, and the angel of the Lord came the second time and touched him and said, arise and eat, for the journey is too great for you. Look at this. This guy is depressed, and God sends an angel and gives him bread and water. And then he comes again to him the second time and wakes him up. Come on. You're not going to be left just thrown there. So he arose and drank, verse 8, went into the strength 40 days and nights to Horeb, the mount of God. And he came to the cave and lodged in it. And behold, the word of the Lord came to him. And he said to him, what are you doing here, Elijah?
Wow. Come on.
Well, what is he telling you?
What are we doing?
What are you doing here?
Wow. Come on. Come on.
What are you doing here depressed? What are you doing here unemployed? What are you doing here not possessing? What are you doing here not occupying? What are you doing here single? What are you doing here? What are you doing here? What are you doing here? What are you doing here?
Come on. Help us out.
Because how did you get there?
We put ourselves in.
You
Yeah.
Walk there.
or drove there, right? I don't know how you got there, but you know that's a dumb place to be, but you're there, right? But how did we get there? It doesn't matter who got there. But he sent him the angel before and brought him water and bread to strengthen him so he could get out of there. But see, he was running from the realm of Jezebel. But remember, you guys, she's a woman.
Come on. Come on, Spirit. Come on.
She's just a mouth. You know, you've met people like that. Intimidate. Right? You know, they're just what is Satan?
A voice.
A mouth.
He's just a mouth.
Come on.
It's just a voice in your head.
Yep.
Tells you you're not going to overcome it. You're not going to whatever. This is never going to happen. Yeah. And you agree with him. Right? Okay. He's just a voice. He's just a mouth. So here he is, and the angel comes, gives him water, gives him bread, and then comes and strengthens him, does everything they know to do to get him out of the state that he's in. And then the Lord asks him in the end, what are you doing here? Right? It's crazy. Because you have to recognize where you're at.
Come on.
Right? Okay, after he asks him, what are you doing here? He replies, I've been very zealous for the Lord's post. I love that part. It sounds like the church. Oh my God, I'm so done. I'm coming. I love the Lord. I swear I haven't sinned lately. I haven't done anything wrong. That's how some of you talk to me. I haven't done anything wrong. I've just been, I've been living right. I'm like, that shouldn't even be a conversation. Right? You're forsaken your covenant, thrown down your altars, killed your prophets with the sword, and I am left. They seek to take my life away from me. And he said, go out now, stand on the mountain before the Lord. Behold, the Lord passes by, and a great strong wind rent the mountains, broke it into pieces, the rocks before the Lord. But the Lord was not in the wind. He was not in the wind. And after the wind and in the earthquake, but the Lord was not in the earthquake. And after the earthquake, a fire, but the Lord was not in the fire. And after the fire, a sound. Gentle, stillness, and still and small voice. When Elisha heard the voice, he wrapped his face in his mantle, went out and stood in the entrance of the cave, and behold, there came a voice to him and said, "What are you doing here?" No, all this earthquake, wind, storm, water, rain, all that, and a little gentle little voice to get your attention so you could just quiet everything down and sit and be still alone. Not listening to all the outside voices, not listening to people, not everybody pulling on you, not everybody trying to get you to do what they want, not everybody inviting you here and there, or trying to control you, or trying to control your day or your life or whatever. I don't know what goes on in your house, right? And just sit and just say, "Shut up, everybody."
Come on.
And just stay quiet.
Come on. Come on.
And then he just says, "What are you doing here? How did you get here? I didn't tell you to come here." Right? He's not mad. He's never mad. He just is like, "Again?" Right? Right? How many times have we assumed? Right? And if you spell the word out, ass out of me.
That's exactly
See what it means? Right? Right?
Come on.
Think about it. There's just so many things that we could avoid
Help us.
if we just get up, live the life,
Come on.
confident,
Yes.
knowing that we're redeemed, we're ready to overcome. That's, I don't know what all that hoopla is going on. That ain't my life, right? But I'm just living the life, heading the direction of the Lord, right? Daily, right? Overcoming and planning for greater things, because guess what? You don't plan to stay here all your life. I don't want to retire here. No, we want to,
Excel.
right? You want to go great. You want to retire where there's benefits and everything, right? The whole 9 yards, right? In the end, right?
Yes.
So you're heading towards that direction, right? Come on.
Yes.
So we hear the sound of abundance of wealth or health or whatever. I don't know. You're gonna hear. There's excitement. There's joy. I hear the sound of many grandchildren come. Great. Well, now it's grand and great. It's wild because it happened at the same time, right? So now I'm hearing the sound of grandchildren coming because my daughters are gonna get married. So then there's coming grandchildren. So I'm already making room for them, right? Think about it. So I'm making room because the little one that I have, she's, well, yeah, because that's her. I'm thinking Aurora, 1, right? She's 1, right? Comes to my house, but Aurora's tall, like her parents, right? She walks in, "Hi." 1. Walks around, starts looking at everything, gets into my stuff, gets what she wants. She knows what she wants. When she's gonna leave, "Bye." I'm like, she's sassy, right? But then she's telling her mother what she wants. She's telling Caleb, "No, Caleb, give me that." So they're going back and forth with the thing, and I'm going, she's 1, right? But already commanding her space
Yes, that's good.
at 1,
Come on.
because she turned 1 in November. And to talk that much, and to know what she wants, and to say, "Not those shoes, these shoes."
Come on. That's right.
Think about it, right?
Yes.
So what has happened is the generations have advanced,
Come on.
right?
That's
It's different,
right.
right? Different world.
Mhm.
Got to keep up with them, right? Yes?
Yeah.
And yet, we're seeing the older people, not my team though, being left behind when we should be ahead of them because we're the ones that are supposed to train them. And how are you going to train them if they're already on the computer, because I watch them, and order stuff even, right? Yes, I make phone calls, right? They know how to use Messenger when the phone is down, right? Their parents' phone could be down, but they know how to go to Messenger and call you up. Because they could still be working, because it's an app. All right. Your phone is down, and you're old school, so you put it away. But there's Messenger in there, and you didn't learn that my phone could be down, and I did not pay my bill, but I still have internet, so I can message you, right? So we could still talk, right? Because of technology. All right, let's get technical in the Lord. If I could shift you out, then I could shift her back to a place where she needs to go back to recover what she once lost, right? So I'm sending her back to that place, and she's going to go back, and then she's going to recover all that was temporarily held up, right? Is that true? See? So now she's going to go back and get it. Right? So now that she goes back, it's still waiting. All she has to do is, it's like going to the post office, and a package has been there since December, and they see you come in, and they say, oh, I've had this package since December, I'm glad you came in. We didn't send it back because we know that you always come in here. So we held on to it for you. Yes. Right? It's still there. But she could have talked herself out of it, and all these months told herself and told everybody that she lost out on such and such. Because that's what a lot of you do.
Jesus. Come on.
You talk yourself out of something that is rightfully yours, that is still waiting. If I order a car and put it on hold, they're going to hold it. Because they know my word is good. I'm just waiting to move in so I can close out my escrow and purchase my vehicle. Does that make sense? Right? So I order it ahead of time, so I make sure it's there when I need it, and not order it now because it's too late. It's too late. A lot of you, look, this is how you do it. Your kids call you. You're afraid of them. I'll call them back. Not gonna call them. I don't know why you're afraid of them. You're terrified. What are they gonna do? You're the parent, right? By the time you call them back, they're already mad. They're upset at you. You don't know why they hate you. Well, they hate you because you're tutu. You disappear. You don't just pick it up and say, hey, hello, whatever they want, right? And be honest. No, I don't want to. Yes, I do. Whatever, right? I love how my son he'll text me, hey, I'm coming by. You got $100? That's how he talks. It's a little better now. He says, loan me. That's never gonna happen. Loan me $100, right? Or they came by last week. I forgot. Pull up. Thank God I'm always ready. And I see them. What are they doing here on a Wednesday? And I stick my head on. Gianna runs in. Hurry, grab him. We're gonna go eat at the buffet, right? Because I promised them I would take them to the all you can eat. Because the kids have never been there. Right? So we're going to all you can eat. And I'm like, this was my honest thought. They had to have come into some money. Yeah, they had to, because they were all excited, they gave me some money. Because I don't remember inviting them, and today's Wednesday, why are they here? So I'm excited, they're excited, and they're hyper in the car, and Emmy's like, oh my God, all you can eat, is there food? She'd never been there, and there's food everywhere, I'm telling her, right? You could go in sections, and I'm explaining to her, and they're excited, and John's explaining, and Megan's saying, oh, this is gonna be fun for the kids, and blah, and I'm like, I wonder where they got money from. This is my thought. Because they were on top of the world. They were excited, they were hyper, they were just, right? Because I don't remember. Right? And I still didn't remember. Then we get to the restaurant, and you go in, and then we're gonna pay, and they pay for themselves, my son and his wife, then I'm gonna pay for the girls, I guess. But the whole point was, I should have paid for all of them, number one. But the point was, I forgot. So when he's paying, he goes, oh, you can just get them. And then I went, oh man, all right, this is Wednesday. I promised to take them. So I told him when we sat down, I said, next time I'll get everybody. He goes, oh, don't worry about it. Right? But then we went and shopped after, right? But the whole point was, they were excited, I was excited, jumped in the car, oh my God, they have money, oh wow. You know how you get, right? I wonder where, and I'm waiting for a praise report, or excitement, or where they get the money from, or who blessed them, or I'm waiting, I have nothing, we're eating. I don't hear a praise report, I don't hear who blessed them, or where they get money from, or anything like that, right? And then after I realized, I guess this was my turn. I completely forgot. But they were so excited, they made me excited, right? And we're all excited, right? At that place. And the guy's like, boy, your family's all excited. I said, yeah. And he's like, well, what's the occasion? And I said, it's just an exciting day to come. It's an all-you-can-eat day. And he's like, wow, that's exciting, right? Exciting or whatever, right? But just listen to what I'm saying to you. I was caught off guard for an exciting moment, and I didn't hesitate to jump in it.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
You can't catch me off guard. I refuse to have a down day. I refuse to be depressed. I refuse to be at 4:30 in the afternoon not dressed like half of the church members. I don't know what it is, ladies. That is late not to be dressed. Come on. That's late. I have to call some ladies, and this is what I say. First, are you dressed? It's 2. And they'll go, sorry, Dr. Rebekah, I'm not dressed. I knew it. I gotta go. Oh.
No.
Not ready. Because what? They're just gonna be home?
No.
I'd be home too. It's like you gotta get dressed. You got to. The world is waiting for us. What if where you live, I don't know, something goes wrong in the city? I don't know. They've blown an alarm and everybody's got to come out. And it's too. And you got curls in your head in your pajamas. And you're going to make your excuses, oh, you're sick or whatever. No, in other words, we always have to be in ready mode.